part of the study of unintended consequences is taking something that people thought was really, obvious. They didn't give any second thought to, like there was a smoking lounge on the Hindenburg. Well, isn't there something strange about that? I thought so. Fortunately, there is a scholar who wrote an excellent book on the Hindenburg, working for the first time in a study of this kind with the original archives of the Zeppelin Company, and I corresponded with him about it, and I asked him. Of course, the designs of it were there, but there were no records of any discussion of it, no records of discussion of the risk or anything like that. And he said, well, the papers haven't been sorted yet, so who knows what's there. So I can't give an answer from the point of view of designers. However, there is an economic answer, and I wrote that essay for the American Enterprise Institute. I've been one of the few people published both by the AEI Online and by Mother Jones. But the economic logic was really very clear. A passage on the Hindenburg cost twice the fare of the world's most luxurious liner in first class, the Normandy, the Ship of Light, which is the greatest ocean liner of all time. So it was really like the Concorde in relation to first class on a 747 at the time, which meant that there was a small number of potential customers who were willing to have the more Spartan accommodations for the great view and the greater speed. And half of them were smokers. So there really was no choice but to accommodate the smokers somehow. The smoking lounge was as carefully engineered as you can imagine. It had a negative air pressure so that any fire in there would not spread. And there were also no open lights. The cigarettes, and believe it or not, cigars too, could be lit by something like the coils that used to come in automobile lighters. But there was a little problem there, because the person who was supposed to be keeping watch over the passengers so that nobody absent-mindedly after a few drinks exited with a lit smoke was also supposed to be mixing drinks for the passengers. So there was a human factor issue there. There were, but it was so well known though that there were publicity commemorative ashtrays that were sponsored by the company, made by a company that's still existing in Pennsylvania, and one of the features of them was a glass dirigible in the form of the Zeppelin filled with genuine aviation fuel by Esso. I'm not kidding. When you're in unintended consequences, you don't have to make anything up.